Alright, what we're looking at today is solving straightforward one-step and two-step algebraic equations. First one here, let's look at some one-steps. X plus 2 equals 5. Well, we can see pretty simply, 3 plus 2 is what's going to give me 5. But the main thing to look at, I have x plus 2. To be able to get x by itself, which is what we're going to do in all of these, we need to do the inverse operation of what's happening here. So I need to subtract 2 from both sides. So that gets rid of that and leaves me with x equals 3. Over here, this is a two-step equation. I have 18 equals 2 minus 4x. Well, here's my term that has an x in it. I keep the negative in front with it. I need to get rid of this 2. Well, the way that it's attached here is by addition and subtraction. This is a positive 2. To get rid of a positive 2, I need to subtract 2 from both sides. So what that does, we'll get rid of the 2 and negative 2. This gives me 16 equals, keep that negative, negative 4x. Now I have an equation that says negative 4 times x equals 16. To undo that, the opposite of multiplication is division. So divide both sides by negative 4 gives you x will equal negative 4. Because 16 divided by negative 4 is negative 4. Okay? Let's look at 3 more here. These are all two-step equations. Pretty straightforward to do. In this one, again, here's my term that has the variable. Get everything else that does not have that variable added it to the other side. So I'm going to add 12 to both sides. That's because I have a negative 12. I need to add 12 to make it go away. So I got 48 on the right-hand side, 1/2 z on the other side. Now, 1/2 z, that's like saying z divided by 2. To undo that, I need to take both sides and multiply by 2. Because 2 times 1/2 goes away. Now leaving me with z equals 48 times 2, which is 96. Okay, similar thing happening in this next problem. First off, here's the term with the variable. Get it by itself by subtracting 1 to both sides. 3/4 minus 1 is going to give you a negative 1/4 equals 6w. And on this one, what we're going to do, to get w by itself, I need to divide both sides by 6. What this means here, I can also, because I have fractions, I'm going to say, well, okay, first of all, w is going to equal, I have negative 1/4. Instead of saying divide by 6, I can flip and multiply. So times 1 over 6, and the way we multiply fractions, it's straight across. So negative 1 over 24 is my value for w. Okay, and then this last one over on this side, I have these parentheses. I need to distribute through. What this is, it's like saying I have a 1 in front. I need to distribute the 1 into, the negative 1 I should say, into those parentheses. So I'll get 8. This will now become a minus y, and a minus 3 equals 11. What I should always look for first, if I have any like terms on the same side. Well, what I have here, the 8 and 3 are both on the same side. So I have a positive 8 and a negative 3. I can just combine those together to become a 5. And that leaves me with this y. It is a negative y equals 11. It's a negative y again because the negative is stuck in front with it. Okay, so to continue on from here, I'll subtract 5 from both sides because I have a positive 5. And I'll leave me with negative y equals 6. And then this is like saying negative 1y. So I'll divide both sides by negative 1 to give me y equals negative 6. Okay, so those are your basic mathematical steps for solving simple 1 and 2 step equations. We will have more of these coming up.